Well, hey guys, Kevin the Comic Doctor coming to another live CGC unboxing. Tonight I have 4 boxes to share with you. I was going to break it up into a couple of different days, but I said, what the heck? I'm going to do all 4 boxes tonight and get them all done and out of the way. This week has been crazy busy and man, oh man, not enough hours in the day. Guys, I'm Kevin the Comic Doctor. I'm a comic book presser, authorized CGC dealer located way up in Oshawa, Ontario, Canada. And like I said, this is a live CGC unboxing. Guys, what I do is as the books come back from CGC, these books don't belong to me, by the way. They belong to all my clients. I showcase them here, virtual show and tell, if you will, right here on YouTube, where you can see your books come back from CGC, discover the grades for the first time. And yeah, kind of like I said, virtual show and tell, a lot of fun. Guys, if you're a fan of comic book collecting, comic book pressing, comic book grading and all that fun stuff. We talk about speculation, we talk about the movies, we talk about all kinds of fun stuff here. Consider subscribing to the channel and liking the content. And of course, by subscribing to the channel, you actually allow yourself to take part in our live chats. And I get to the live chats several times throughout each episode when I have to kind of repack the books. Now, guys, as you know, an ongoing theme here at the Comic Doctor YouTube channel are cracked books from CGC. And when I say cracked books, I don't mean like damaged books. I don't mean books that are like, are slabs, I should say, that are like in a really, that are smashed to smithereens. No, I'm talking about very fine little cracks that have been appearing on books and in pretty much the exact same spot, the lower left-hand side. And I urge you guys to go off and watch the video I dropped last night. It's a pretty quick video where I talk about kind of a CGC quality control update. You probably want to listen to that conversation. I'm not going to get back into it right here, right now, but I had the first book already queued up and ready to go. And when I peeked at it, guess what? That's right. That notorious little hairline crack is on this slab as well. Guys, it is an epidemic over there. I don't know what's going on, but CGC is very eager to make it all right. So not good for me, but good for you, I guess you could say, right? So anyways, let's get going. Let's show you some of these books. Where's my overhead cam? Is right there. Again, we will get to the chat soon. I already see a few people here. Lord Thoth is here today. Hello, Lord Thoth. And he's by my blue wrench today for the night, it looks like, which is fantastic. Welcome and thank you. We will, and if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and start throwing them in right now, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. My volume is low, apparently. You know what, guys? Let me see what's going on with my volume. It only takes me a second to go to my control panel. Give me a sec. I think I know what the problem is. Give me 1 second. I don't want to make it too loud either. Sound. I hate doing this on the fly, guys. Sorry, but if the sound's no good. Oh, it is really low. Hold on. Recording here. Properties. Oh, it's really loud. Here it comes. Okay, there you go. I think I fixed the problem because the setting was very, very low. It's weird, man. It was very strange. Sometimes the control panel resets my microphone levels. I'm pretty sure the levels are good now. And Travis says the weather was great today, and you're darn right it was. I'm wearing shorts right now. All right, let's get going. Here we go. First book, Moon Knight. Marvel Spotlight on Moon Knight, number 28, in a 7.0. What I'm going to try to do here, guys, as we move along, is I'm going to try and I'm going to try to tag the ones that have an issue, so I don't have to go back and look over the books again later. This might take me a little more time. That is so minor, guys. You see, I'm almost embarrassed to send these back. I don't know if I'm being overly picky or not. Look at this one. Again, same spot. Oh, wrong side. Right there. Do you guys see that little crack? Oh, it was right there. Hold on. It'll come back in focus again in a sec. Right there. You see right there, a little white line on the seam? Right there. Am I being picky? You tell me, am I being picky? Sometimes it's a little worse than that, but that's what I'm talking about. Oh, sorry. I got to show you the comic. Here we go. Hulk King Size Annual number 1. So this one does not have any problems. This one's quite beautiful. All right, we've got a Marvel Superheroes number 20 to 4.5. We have a Hulk 102. Yeah, there's that. Guys, it has to be happening at... Again, it's so minor. I'm almost embarrassed to send these back. Hulk 102 and a 5-0. It looks like it's almost... That one doesn't really have anything. This one looks pretty good. This here we have a Tales to Astonish 65 and a 7.5. And I'll stop it there. I'll go over to the chat. And I'm doing that because I want to pack these up proper here. Okay. Where's my chat window? There it is over there. All right. Let's see who's in the house today. We got Mike's here. How you doing, Mike? Hopefully no cracks. Well, we're getting there, Mike. We're getting there. That one's so minor. I'm going to say that's good. Lord says agreed. I do too. Yeah, that one has a little one. So I'm going to put this one off to the side. This is going to take a little longer tonight, guys, because of these silly cracks. Travis is here. Brian's in the house again tonight. How you doing, Brian? We fixed the volume. That's all good. 30 people in the house already. That's fantastic. If you're getting in here now, guys, hit that like button while you're in here, while you remember. And we certainly appreciate it. It's helped the analytics a lot. Yeah, that one has a little slight crack as well. Again, what do you think, guys? Am I being too picky? Sound is good. Evening all. Even 22 degrees up here in the Sioux. Excellent, Eric. No, perfection is perfection. If I was a customer, I don't want cracks. But are they cracks? They're like little hairline, little tiny little fractures. They're so small. They're so tiny. But let's see. So here's another one. These are all going to have it again. My gosh, a whole other box. Giant size Defenders number 1 and an 8.5. We have a... Sorry, guys. I'm doing this now, so I don't have to do it again later. Hulk 180 and a 4.5. And these ones all... Oops, sorry. Sorry. I'm so preoccupied with the cracks. There's a giant size Defenders there, an 8.5. Here is the Incredible Hulk, kind of a faded cover and a 4.5. Again, these both have those slab issues as well. So I'll contact Crystal again this evening and see what she says. Yeah, that one is so minor, I think it's fine. That's good. This is a Hulk, a Tales to Astonish 101. What I'm going to do, guys, the ones that are good, I'm going to show them like this. Then I'm going to pull them out, okay? Because I don't want to have to look at them over again. I'll put them off to the side here. Next week, and that might actually get me go a little faster. Oh, nice. Look at this. And no crack on it so far. Beautiful book in a 181, or at a 9.8 is a Daredevil 181. And that is the Death of Elektra in a 9.8 white pages. Congratulations to whoever you are. We also have, okay, another 9.8. Also no cracks, which is good. And we have a 9.8 361 direct edition. Beautiful. Nothing wrong with that. Still, hey, listen, guys, a lot of us have this book already. And I was always poking fun at this book prior to the Venom movie, or because Carnage was coming and everyone was going Carnage crazy. But still, I think I have 3 or 4 copies in my own collection. All right. Next, we have a Strange Tales, and I'm just checking for the crack, the almighty crack. I think there's a... it's so minor, my gosh. But anyway, it is one. Strange Tales 178 and a 9.0. I love when a book, when the slabs have no cracks. It's wonderful. Yeah, this one's good. This is a Spider-Man versus Wolverine in an 8.5 white pager. All right, I'm going to pack these guys up, put them off to the side, go back to the chat. Everybody got that. Not too picky. Standing up for clients and quality is what pushes back against CGC struggling and deciding the cracks are the new normal. I'm just worried that's going to be the case. I got a real bad feeling. I got a bad feeling about this, that those cracks are going to become the new normal, because I just can't see them taking all these books back. I know I'm not the only one. I've heard from other dealers these little cracks are becoming the bane of their existence. What can I say? Bad Ombre, this is perfection, 4.5 to 6.5 grades. LOL. Well, not for you. Obviously, Bad Ombre, you got very high tastes and high standards in your books. You like your 9.8. Some people are content with 4.5 to 6.5 grades, right? D. Perry, Kevin, after watching your video yesterday, we went over the recent. I'm not sure what you said, D. Can you repeat yourself or finish your sentence? I think you were going to say something there. Let's see here. Let's go back to the next. We'll keep moving. I got 4 boxes. I got a lot of books to share with you. All right, that's cool. There you go. Here you go. This one here's for Bad Ombre. Here you go. 9.8 white pager. There you go. Mega Man 3. Oh. Nothing wrong with this. And another one. And no cracks on these babies. Okay, that's not bad. 9.6 on Amazing Spider-Man 363. We've got a 9.8 on a 362. We got a 6.5 Amazing Spider-Man 59. Okay, these ones are all seeming to be a little bit better, which is giving me hope. That's nice. We got a 4.5 copy of Amazing Spider-Man 113. We got a Ghost Rider number 2 and a 9.0. Okay, I'm going to stop there, go back to the chat if there's any other chats. I'm not sure if there are or not. The chat seems to have stopped. Let me go back and reset it here and see what happens. Go here, restore chat. Oh, where's my chat? There we go. Give me a second, guys. I'm just restoring the chat here because it seemed like it kind of froze on me there. There we go. Move that over like this. And like that. Okay. Oh boy, lots of talk here. Okay. James is here. Hi, Kevin. I'm watching you and the Raptors at the same time. There we go. No, it's not stuck anymore. I got it going. They're watching me and the Raptors at the same time. Well, that's fun. I think I have some friends at the Raptors game tonight, actually. It is in Toronto, if I'm not mistaken. So far, more than half of the box has no cracks. We got to, well, I shouldn't say that. It's probably 50-50 right now. These last few books will be the telling, will tell us whether or not we have more crack slabs than okay slabs or not. Now, if you guys are just getting here right now on box number 1 of 4, and one of them is a very big box, which means we have magazines that have finally got back. I'm very happy to find out that some of the magazines that are going back directly to my clients have been returned. There was a TMNT number 1 heading out to the Maritimes in Canada. And thank goodness that book, or not the Maritimes, sorry, to Montreal, not to Maritimes. And thank goodness that book has finally been returned. And it's been there for a long time. At CGC, I mean. Okay, let's keep going here. We've got a Batman. Yeah, no crack. Maybe they figure shit out here. Nice. Batman, 84, a Catwoman appearance, and a 1.8. We have another early Batman book, a Batman 190, and a 190 and a 5.5 with a Penguin appearance. We also have some DC books here, guys. We have a Silver Surfer number 3 and a 7.0. First appearance of Mephisto. Again, this is box number 1. 3 more boxes to go, guys, so don't go anywhere. And while you're here, consider hitting that subscribe button. Then you too could take part in the chat with all of us. That is so... Okay, this one does have a little... But it's so small. It's like a millimeter. It's like so tiny. This one I'm going to let slide, I think. This one doesn't look so bad. I got to draw a line somewhere. I mean, it doesn't look that bad. We got a Amazing Spider-Man 55 and a 4.5. Very, very popular Romita cover. In any grade, this book tends to go. Another Batman book. Here we have Batman 232, first appearance of Ra's al Ghul. And this one is in a 3.0. And then the last book from this box, this one looks good too, is a first appearance of Darkseid. I have the same book in the same grade, but mine has a bit better page quality. 8.0, Superman's palette, Jimmy Olsen. So 134. There you go. All right, so there you go. Some DC goodness there for you guys. Let me get these all packed up. These are all good. So it looks like the good books outnumbered the bad books this time round, which is nice. Maybe they're catching on. I hope so. Again, I really do believe, and again, I'm not 100% sure, I do believe that this is happening during the slabbing process. Again, remember, I thought initially this was happening, during shipping. But now I think otherwise, only because I was seeing the exact same kind of problems appearing on boxes that were shipped at different times, weeks apart, but the same kind of problem, In the old days, if I got a cracked slab, like a really badly cracked slab, it was, smashed to smithereens, or there was a good crack right down the middle of it. That's one thing. But to have a very fine micro crack, Okay, let's see. Mikey's here. I want back and skim through the last batch of live videos and see my pair of low-grade ASM number 2s. Hoping to see them tonight. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think those came back, Mikey. I don't remember, man. So many books coming back. They could be. Stuart's here. Hey, Stu. DC. Meredith Warren is here as well. How you doing, Warren? Lord Thoth, like, share, subscribe, hit for notifications. Yeah, please do. Like today was a kind of an impromptu last minute thing. I posted I was going to come live today at like 4 o'clock. So that's probably why we only have about 30. If I do it a day before, I usually get 40 to 50 people here. When I do it the day of, it's around 30. That's okay. People can watch it on the replay if they want to. Lord Thoth said, I'd be straight with the customers, show it to them, and then let them decide if they want to wait the months it takes to come back. The only problem with that is I have to sort the books, contact the client, and then resort the books again. It becomes it's hard to do. It's hard to do. Because I know some guys won't give a rat's ass about that little crack. But again, it's because they have to get sorted by my daughter, and I've already taken this batch out. I don't know who these belong to. In fact, the ones that I sent back today, I don't know who they belong to. I will know eventually after my daughter sorts the box, what's left over. Then I'll know whose books they were. I know some of them because I recognize the books and who they belong to. But yeah, your way is great, but I think it have to be kind of like a just contact clients and let them know. All the clients and say, listen, if your books come back with these little imperfections, are you okay with it, or do you want it fixed? Because you're right, some people don't care. And Lord Thoth says that has to be the slabbing process, and I have to agree. Deep Harry says, sorry, we discovered 3 books with the cracks we picked up last week. Steven sent you a text with photos of the damage. I'd like to know if you want us to bring them in on Saturday. Okay, 3 books. I got a picture from Steven today of, I believe, 1 book, and 1 book had a hair, he said, embedded in the slab. They'll fix that. They'll do that now, tomorrow, a year from now. If there's a hair that's embedded, they'll fix it. And I think the one he showed me may have had a slight crack as well. And the only problem now, D. Perry, is it's been weeks since those books have come to me and then to you, and they're probably not going to take them back at this point. So yeah. And I have a feeling you're not alone. I have a feeling a lot of books went out with those minor cracks in it. At this point, there's not much I can do about it. I didn't notice them until it became I guess it became a very, I'd see one or two like that, and I started noticing it more and more. But I mean, books that came back like that weeks ago, I think we're out of luck. I don't think I could ask them, but I got a feeling they're going to say no. Only because we're beyond that 14-day time period. And again, like looking at these ones here, some of these I'm not going to send back, because some of them, it's like a millimeter. It's like a hair. I don't think it's necessary. Some of them kind of go like a semicircle. Some of them are quite large. Those ones I think needed to go back. So I don't have to tell you, D. Perry. We could talk about it more, but I did text him back today. I hope he got my text. Yeah, true. Lorthoth, a hair, a shiver. Yeah, I know, it's kind of gross. Stuart says, will you do a claim sale night again in future? Probably not until the summer at this point. Claim sales were good. I wanted to try claim sales, honestly, but then, you know, a few guys bought books and didn't pay for them, and it became kind of a pain. Because then my sellers were contacting them, and then they were complaining to me that I had to contact them, and I had to get in the middle, and it became kind of a I don't know how other guys deal with that. You know, if you're going to buy the books, buy the books. If you're not, then don't. But guys were bidding, and then and some guys spent over $1,000 and they just didn't pay. So it was like, it kind of puts a damper on the whole thing, and all the guys don't want to do it again because of that. I don't blame them. So I don't know. Stuart. I'd like to, and I don't know how to make sure people are going to, actually follow through on their purchases. But that was kind of an issue, and that happened to Marty. It happened to Bobby. It was actually just Bobby and Marty. Both those two guys had to deal with non-payers. I have to chase people. It's just kind of ridiculous. Anyways, okay. So box number 1 is done. Let me pull up box number 2. Actually, it's right here. I can just grab it quickly. I got to put the invoices on here. Okay. Keep your fingers crossed, my friends. See, that doesn't look like a crack to me. No, that looks okay to me. We got an Amazing Spider-Man 300 and a 9.0 newsstand copy. We have got a 5.5. So look, there's some funny business going on there, but it's not the same. It's weird, man. I think that is acceptable to me because I've seen that before in other books. We got a 5.5 X-Men 94. We have a 7.5. So that's a crack. Like, look at this. Like, this one, to me, is bad. But if your books look like this, get in there, focus. Right. It's not even, see right there? It's still not that hard. It's still not that terrible, right? But I mean, I can see that one clearly. That's ASM 122, Death of the Green Goblin, and a 7.5. That one needs to go. So I'll put that one off to the side. Put it over here. To go with that one, we have an ASM 121, and this one seems better. Sorry for the slow unboxing, guys. Just making sure. You don't understand how long it takes to go back over the books again after I'm off air to try to find those problems. Another hour. So I'm trying to do it all at once now. Well, we've got a Smurf. See, it's got a crack. This one is Smurf number 1. This is Rob's book. You wanted this one back in a 9.6 white pages. So that one does have the crack. So this needs to go off to the side here. Yep. We have, this one's good. It seems like we're not getting quite so many at the same time like before, but anyways, a Marvel Premiere number 1 and a 7.5. We got an Amazing Spider-Man 194. Yeah, crack. 9.0, white pager, got a crack on it. She's got to go back. That's 3 out of around 8 right now, or so. We've got an X-Men 132 and a 9.0. We have a Hulk 180. This one's cracked. 7.0. We have a nice Iron Man number 1, Stan Lee written on front cover in marker. Again, here we go with the inconsistency. Blue label, Stan Lee signature. Should not be a green label. I don't know. You tell me. This one is looking good. I don't see any cracks on this one. This can go over here in a 5.0. We've got another ASM 121. This one is also okay. This is actually a 7.5. Yeah, the box is getting high. These books here on stacked are good. That's not bad. Let's go back and see what you guys are saying. Will you? Okay, I paid mine. I like it slow. That's what she said. You guys are gonna get me demonetized with all that naughty talk. All right, what else you guys saying today? All right, give myself some more shameless advertising. Head over to Moneyball Comics. Brendan over there did a really nice review of me and my services, the Comic Doctor services. Brendan's from California. I think he's from Fresno, I think. And he did a really nice review of working with me, like finding me online and communicating with me and sending me 6 books and how the process went. So I encourage you to go over to Moneyball Comics, just as it sounds, Moneyball Comics, and check out his review. It was really kind of cool because he did this experiment where he contacted 3 different pressers, one on the West Coast of the United States, one on the East Coast of the United States, and one up here in Canada, me. And he reviewed all 3. You have to look back at the other videos to see how he fared with those guys, and then how he fared with me. So it was a really nice, it was a great video. I encourage you to go over and check. It's about a half hour long. He talks specifically about me in the first 5 or so minutes and the last 8 minutes or so, but watch the whole video because he actually breaks down. It's really cool kind of how he does it. He breaks down, you know, how much you should buy a comic for, what grade you should be aiming for to get the most out of it in terms of how much you pay for it, you know, taking into consideration pressing costs, shipping costs, CGC costs. Pretty cool. Anyway, so check that out. Peter G's the house. Saw the Moneyball Comics video. There it is. An evaluation of your pressing service. Very complimentary. We who have you been your clients already knew and appreciate your integrity and honesty. Oh, thanks very much, Peter. I certainly appreciate that. I do appreciate it. It's just really cool to see it on a video like that. It's great when I like when I do appreciate Canadians doing that, but Americans, you know, it's a leap of faith for you guys. I mean, Peter, I love you. You live right here in town, close by, you know, and also, you know, Bad Hombre, you're local as well too. So I see you guys face to face, but these guys who are taking that leap of faith and sending their books. And again, it's one thing to send your books from Montreal or from Alberta or BC. You're still in Canada, but for the an American client to take that leap of faith and send the books is really quite humbling, you know, and all the way from California. So that was pretty cool. And thanks for watching that as well, Peter. Bow chicka wow wow. Okay, here we go. Let's keep going on with that. Another Hulk 180. This book's been coming in a lot, I should say. And this slab looks okay. Hulk 180. And I used that as the thumbnail image for this video. Lucky I did because I had a whole ton of them. 7.5. We have also an 8.0 of 94. I'm going to go like this because this one does have a little hairline crack. So this one must go off to the side. We have got a copy of, is there a crack on there? Nope, no crack, which is good. We got a Batman number 357, or sorry, 359. First appearance of Batgirl, and a 6.5 white pager too, which is kind of cool. Why do the Hulk 181s always have the cracks? Hulk 181, 4.5. Off-white pages? Off-white pages with a small little crack. So that baby's got to go back. Hey, all right. So we also have a... Oh, this one, I think... These are John's books, I think. It must be. Because I recognize all these books. And this one has a crack as well, although quite small. Now, these belong to John. So John can tell me if he wants his books back or he wants them to go. These came back really fast. Silver Surfer number 4 and a 7.0. We knew it had color touch before it went. Nice high grade. Gotta drink some drinks. My throat's going on me. Oh shit, another one. This one has glue on the spine. X-Men number 1. Just checking for cracks. I don't see any on this one. We have an X-Men Giant Size number 1. It's got glue on cover, which they then dinged as a restoration, which sucks. And I think Travis's book has come back. I believe it has, Travis. And guess what, Travis? There is a small little crack on it, but again, very indistinguishable. Congratulations, Travis. I think this is yours. Not 100%, but I'm pretty sure it is. Travis, this was a 9.6, and Travis wanted to give it a shot. We sent this into CCS for a grade bump. Press and clean at CCS, and sure it worked. He got his custom label. He got his grade bump on a beautiful ASM 300. Congratulations. That's fantastic. Maybe I'll send mine in now, because I got a really nice copy of 9.6 as well. Good work, Travis. Okay, we also have, for Blade Man, he gets his 9.8. And this one has a small crack on it. So I'll put this, the ones with cracks I'm going to put off to the side and deal with them later. Blade Man has his Xena book here. This one looks okay to me. And it's a 9.8. The naughty Xena book here. He has also this book here, which should have been a 9.8, but because it was really high grade, but came back 9.6 white pager. It's a newsstand edition of Marvel Team Up 122. And now I am filled to the brim, so I'm going to put these babies away and go back to the chat. Again, if you want to talk to me here, guys, hit the subscribe button and you can join in as well. Again, any questions pertaining to comic book pressing, comic collecting, anything to do with our hobby, ask away. Damn, that ASM 122 is mine. Hi, Peter. Again, Pete, you don't have to send it back, but it's up to you. Hey, Doc, I need some advice. Let me know when you're available for a 5-minute chat. I'm available when you are. When you have a few. Okay, I don't know, maybe tomorrow sometime. You just got an ad, eh, Stu? Yeah, it happens now. I'm growing, I guess. Spidey 398 book of the night so far. Damn, and it was a CCS. It was a CCS special, which is good. We have Alice Cooper. Oh, this one's cracked for sure. Oh yeah, that's a bad one. Yeah, Alice Cooper number 50. Sorry, Marvel Premiere number 50 featuring Alice Cooper in a 9.6 crack slabber. Another one too. Malibu Sun 8.5. This one also has a slab crack. Wonderful. So does this one. Captain America 700 in a 9.2. It's a green label because there's a name written on it right there. And then we have a 9. Again, another slab crack, 9.4. Avengers Annual number 10. Oy vey. So those all of these have issues, which sucks. So wow. So that means that out of a box of 25, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 are bad. 13. So the majority of these slabs need to go back, which is bullshit. Again, more work for me. In fact, I'll probably do that tonight because I have 2 boxes going back already, and I have a bit of room in each one. Maybe I can get a bunch of these sent back. Peter G says, if you're getting ads, use an ad blocker service or a browser that blocks ads such as Opera. If you use YouTube a lot like I do, you might want to just pay for the YouTube premium. That's what I do. Everybody got that. If you're desperate for questions, I'll risk something. You get 936,412 times a day. What are turnaround times like these days for your pressing and CGC side of things? CGC's quick. Some of these books I sent in, it seems like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and they're back already. So that's pretty quick. My turnaround time, we're on January right now, pretty much. We're at about a 2.5, 3 month, what do you call it? It takes us about 2.5 to 3 months to get to your books right now. If you've got a super huge order, like 100 books or more, we should break that up in a section. So we'll do it, and then we'll wait a month, do another batch, wait another month, do another batch, that kind of thing. But if you've got an order like 20 books, 15 books, 25 books, 30, even 40 books, you're looking at about 2.5, 3 months, and we'll get to your books. Peter G, do we need to meet to go over your submission? Your books actually came back to the shop. I brought them back to the shop. I'm going to look at them over with Charlo a little closer. And they've been sitting there for a couple of days, actually, Peter. I feel bad. I just haven't had a chance to get there when he's there to discuss it with him. But I had him look through the books, and he was kind of and if you want that 8-0, that might be an issue. So you may have to, but leave it with me. I will call you. I will call you. Okay. I'm just trying to think where I'm going to put these rough slabs. Give me 1 sec, guys, as I kind of recalibrate here. This one needs to go here, like so. I don't think these cracks are the end of the world. I really don't. But again, everybody's got their own opinions, and CGC said they would rather the customers be happy with a pristine slab than me giving them, like I suggested, kind of what you guys, what Lord Thoughts suggested. I said, I'll give them back, and if they don't mind, they'll keep them. If they have a problem, I'll send them back later. They didn't want to do that. They wanted me to deal with it now. So it is what it is. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to actually kind of put you off for a second. I'll be right back. I have 2 more boxes on the other side of the room. Let me grab them over. We'll do the next. I think the next one's a lot of fun, so I'll go grab that one right now. I think it's my pre-screen order. I think. Okay, here we go. Bad Hombre, you are in the right place now. One of my clients from Toronto, Steve, gave me some pre-screen moderns to do. Well, you can see the first one right here. Newsstand 316.98. Now, these books were all in really nice shape. They all had little problems here and there. And I'll be honest, Nippur handled these ones. So she did a bang-up job because out of the... now, he gave me around 24 books, and I said I would throw 1 or 2 of my own in to make up the difference because he didn't have 25 books. I think he had 23. And after we worked on them, I decided that 2 out of the 23 weren't good. They weren't going to do it. So I sent the rest in. And out of the 21 or so books that were his, it's 21 books, yeah. Out of his 21 books... 20 came back 9-8. Sit back, relax, enjoy some really high grade, beautiful, modern fare, and hopefully no cracks. And so far, good sign, none. 9.8. Again, Steve picks his books for just like, you know what, Bad Hombre, you and Steve will get along well. They're all about high grade moderns and high grade anything for that matter. But check this out. And I think Steve even had a copy of Fantastic 448 White Pages 9.8. I don't know if he still has it, but he had one. And Steve likes his newsstands and he likes his variants. Check this out. Another one right here, 361 newsstand, 9.8. We have a direct copy. Yeah, no cracks. No cracks. Oh man, I hope those days are done. Wish me luck. No cracks on this box or the next one. Oh, some light crack right there. I spoke too soon, my friends. I spoke too soon. We've got, it's a very tiny one though. I'll have to call him on that one. 9.8 copy of Batman 432, Fan Expo Chrome or Gold Edition. Oops. Sorry about your ears there, guys. We got a World War Hulk number 5 and a 9.8. Again, white pager. Obviously, we got a Batman. So that looks okay. Sorry, guys. I got to check. Batman number 2. First appearance of William Cobb in a 9.8. These are all 9.8s. You're going to love this box. Okay, I'll go back to the chat really quick while I clean these guys up. Hey, Kevin, do you know if that giant size X-Men is mine? I don't think so, Brian. I think yours are still in queue to be graded. John Vargas, you should get a discount code for every crack. Wouldn't that be nice, John Vargas? You know what? Wouldn't that be friggin' nice? I should ask for that. Because you know what? It's ridiculous, right? It really is. But it's a damn good idea. And maybe I'll ask that of her today. And her response is going to be, hey, at least we're doing this for your customer. I'm like, yeah, but I'm not getting paid anymore, man. You know? Bad Hombre, hopefully this is you in a few weeks' time. Hopefully. Next we have, of course, okay, no cracks. Good to see. Batman, another one, number 2 in a 9.8, obviously. We have another newsstand copy of ASM 361 in a 9.8. I know we had a few of these gold foils from the Fan Expo. Here's another one, 9.8. This is a big box, guys. This is a big box of beauties. Amazing Spider-Man 323. Oh, she's all right. Yeah, that's okay. 9.8. I'll do one more. Oh, this is one of mine. I sent a few of my own in, actually. I had to send 4. This is my copy of Dark Horse Presents 9.8. That's the Comic Doctor's book. So I'll put that off to the side here. That is mine. Oh, another one of mine. Look at that. I pressed these guys as well. Dark Horse Presents 9.8. No cracked slabs. And even if it were, I wouldn't send them back because I don't really care. But that's me. I don't care. But you know what? It's all right. Okay, everybody's favorite. This is probably one of the most popular books this year. Got a Venom, Lethal Protector at a 9.8 right there. Okay, and my stack is high again, so I'm going to have to put these back in the box. Let me go back to the chat and see what you guys are saying. Bad Hombre says, "Go, Steve." Kevin, you're not showing the books. What? What? Did I not show any of those books? I'm looking at my video. Let me go back. See if I can see. Did you guys miss all those books? Showed this one. I put these back here. Hopefully you saw these. 9.8, beautiful book. Yeah, I can. As I put them away. Yeah, I thought I had the books on. Putting them back now. These are the ones I'm putting back. Pretty sure you saw all those. I'll show you some. I'll go through them again really quickly because these are nice books. But I could have swore you saw all of them. I'll show you some of the ones that I'll go back here. We had a nice 316, 9.8. We had another 9.8, and that was a newsstand copy. Let's go through them again just in case. We had a direct copy, another one. So 3 copies of 361. Another copy of the Gold Foil Fan Expo variant. World War Hulk number 5, 9.8. I think you guys saw all these, but just in case, I don't mind showing them again because they're damn nice. And a Batman number 2 right there. Okay, so that's what we've seen so far. We still have a batch more to go. All right, you know what? So far, so good. We got an X-Men. There we go. We got an X-Men number 239 and a 9.8, and that's also a newsstand copy, as you can see. We've got Wolverine number 4 and a 9.8. Another gold foil. If you guys want a gold foil variant from last year in a 9.8, give Steve a call. I can put you in touch with him. And guess what? Oosh, another one. Right there. I think it was like 4 or 5. One I didn't send. One did not go. I didn't like how one turned out. Oh, that's a gorgeous book right there. Batman Beyond. 25 and a 9.8. We got an X-Men number 4 and a 9.8. I'll go back here. Okay, I'm getting confused, guys. Are you seeing the books or not? Because I just went through the whole books. It should have worked. I'm looking at my screen. I can see that I showed the books. All right, I think it's fine. Jeff says, if anyone has Golden Age Batman, I'm looking for number 2 to 11. Oh my gosh. Low grade, of course. Toronto, but will travel for the right books. So there you go, guys. Anybody has old Batman books, you can turn to Jeffrey. He is looking for 2 to 11. That's cool. I just worked on a whole bunch of old ones, but I don't know if they're for sale, and they're pretty high grade. Turn on the camera, he says. He's seeing it now, okay. I saw the books, didn't I? Yeah, I think you did. All right. All right, good. Wow, how the hell does Steve get all those 9.8s? He has a great eye. Guys, it's all about picking those books. These are all modern books. Knowing that when you're looking at these books, he's familiar with the pressing process. He knows what a press can get out and what a press cannot. And it was funny, that video I was talking to you about, yes, that Brendan did of the review of me at Moneyball. He made a great comment. He goes, you can't will a grade. You can't will it. You know what I mean? Even though you want a 9.8 so bad, you just can't will it. The book's either got potential or it doesn't. And you have to, again, I always say, just don't look through rose-colored glasses, because we tend to do that with our own books. Don't. Steve has a great eye, and he picks books really carefully, and with our work we get to these kind of levels, which is fantastic. Let me keep going here. Got a few more. I think a couple more of mine still. This one here is Steve's as well. It's a Amazing Spider-Man 375. Let me get you back. There we go. And I think this is mine now. This one's mine. This one's one of my books. This one here, it's a Spider-Man number 1 gold foil. That's mine. And this one's mine as well. And no cracks. Wow, only one crack in that box. And it was very minor. So very happy about that. Got a Wolverine number 10. That's also a Comic Doctor book in a 9.8. And this last one's mine too, I believe. Yes, it is. And this one got cracked. This one will go back. Wolverine number 75 and a 9.8 white pager. And this has got a real crack, not one of those hairline cracks. This has got a real daddy crack right here on the side. You can I don't know if you can see it or not. Well, you probably can't, but it's an actual, it's a real chip. So that'll be going back for sure. The other one's not so much, but those are all mine. I was quite happy with that too. And I have a few more that I haven't gotten back yet from this order. I think I sent like another 3 or 4 of my own that might be in that box. So that'll be awesome if they are. Okay, so let me put these back. And while I do that, I will put my books off to the side and go back to your chat. Let's see what you guys are saying. Knights, Lord Thoth says, yeah, 988, man. Seeing 988 books is great. I just wanted to have some more books for the shop, too. Some nice 988 books for the shop. So very happy about that. This one goes back to Stevie. Very happy with that. You know how backed up I am on invoicing? I don't even think I've billed Steve for these yet. That's how backed up. Guys, I'm very backed up. I'm finding it really hard to juggle everything. I'll be honest right now. I'm doing my very best, but it is tough. Going to school, going to the shop, coming back here, doing all the work. I'm anxiously awaiting June 30th so I can have some more time to do stuff. Now, when books are rejected from these pre-screens, they come back in a box like this. So there should be one book in there, maybe one of Steve's and one of mine. So one of mine was rejected as well. I think I said the Spider-Woman #1. It could be in here as well. That's how CGC gives the books back when they are rejected. So we are charged a base screening fee for these. That base screening fee is absorbed. They waive it when the books come back with a 9.8, and we're just charged the basic grading fee. Pretty cool. Okay, that was box number 3. One more box, and I think this box actually has some magazines. So let me push this out of the way. Give me 1 second. Yeah, two were rejected. 2 were rejected out of I think it was 27 or no, it was like 31. I think I sent. I can't remember. 32, 30. I forget. I sent 28 or 27. I forget now. And 2 were rejected out of all. The rest all came back to 9.8. All right. Let me go back to my be right back window, because I will be right back, guys. So remember, I'm going on to my 4th box right now. If you're new here, I'm Kevin the Comic Doctor. Every week, pretty much every week, I go through the books that are coming back from CGC. These books belong to my clients. I do kind of a virtual show and tell right here. I'm glad you're here. Hit that subscribe button so you can join us in the chat section. I see all the regular faces there. I'd love to talk to new people. Any questions you might have about the CGC, if you've never done CGC before or even had a book pressed before, ask away. There are no silly questions. Look forward to talking to you. Okay, guys, give me 1 second. I'll get the next big box ready to go. Okay, we're back, my friends. Thanks for sticking around. Oh, it's really hot in here, my friends. These overhead lights, and it's really hot outside. We got the Foom number 2, is it? Yes. Don't know who this belongs to, but it's a 9.0 white pager, great book. And it's actually in the new, harder, stronger slab. And guess what? No cracks. And if Real Hyperion is over there, Real Hyperion, look, it came back finally. This book came, this was sent out to CGC my gosh, probably 6 months ago. It came already. This book was featured in an unboxing months ago. It was smashed to smithereens, but now it's back. And yeah, this slab is pretty bulletproof. Much nicer. Much nicer. It's pretty much the bigger version of the regular slab. Anyways, there you go. Nice to look at. A couple magazines. Brian says, given how subjective grading can be, in your experience, Kevin, do you find CC more inclined to grade 9/8 on a pre-screen book? Does it appear to influence the graders? Well, Brian, some people think, yeah, some people think so. In fact, I know certain people who are out there right now who may wish to remain anonymous, who go even one step further. They'll say, you know what? I'll pay the pre-screen, or you can charge me for the actual, because think about it, the pre-screen's only a few bucks, or if the book gets approved, they'll get a 9/8. But then what if I actually pay for a custom label as well? That's even more money in your coffers. So you can reject it and get, say, a few dollars, or give me the actual grade I'm looking for, plus a custom label, and make top dollar. Some people that believe that influences them to give you a 9/8. Do I know that answer, Brian? I have no bloody clue. Could it happen? Could it be? Sure. It happens sometimes. But I don't know. You kind of would think, yeah, it would make sense, right? Because they want to maximize how much money they're getting, but they're not going to give, I don't think they're going to want to flood the market with, overgraded books either. So I don't know. All right, moving right along. Okay, wow. Come on, the cracks. Congratulations, but your book has a slight crack in it. In fact, both of them do. What a pain in the ass. 298 Ultimate Fallouts. Pretty sure these were pressed by Nippur. She's been doing the Ultimate Fallouts lately and doing a bang-up job. As you can see, unfortunately, the slabs have slight cracks in them. Gosh. I don't know whose books these are. We got a 9.0 X-Men Annual 14. This one is mine, I believe, from the pre-screen. No, it's not, because mine wasn't a newsstand. 9.8 copy. Spawn number 1. Nice. Yeah, crack. 9.6 copy. Amazing Spider-Man 361. .6 copy of Spider-Man 1 newsstand. And that's clean, so I can put the clean ones off to the side here again. That was clean. Oy vey. Very frustrating, my friends. Of course, the two that come back cracked are the most expensive ones. That's just craziness. Very, very frustrating. All right, let's keep going here. Quite a few books still to go on our final four, on the fourth box. We've got a Marvel Spotlight on the Werewolf by Night in a 7.5. It's off-white page, I think. And we also have a giant, that's Tales to Astonish, sorry. Tales to Astonish number 63. And a 7.5. We've got a Spider-Man slight crack, 9.8. I'm going to pull this one off right away because it's got a slight crack in it. There it is. Nice looking book, but it's got a crack. Yeah, my books are in here because I see my rejected book right there, which is, oh, there we go. We got an 8.5 copy of Wizard Magazine number 1. This book's pretty hot right now. Yeah, this book was rough, man, and it pressed out really, really nice. It had a lot of problems. This magazine likes to press out really, really great. So I love getting copies of this. It presses out like glass, which is cool. Yeah, this is mine here. This is crack. Direct copy of Spawn #1. My copy with a crack on it. A couple of cracks on it, it looks like. Yeah, that'll be going back. The 2 of my own books with cracks on it. Here is my Spider-Woman #1 in here. Oh, another nice copy. This one does not. Here we go. Another 9/8. Look at it, guys. I know, pulling out those 9/8s on the Ultimate Fallouts, man. Napur is doing a smash up, bang up job on these. Good job, Napur. Now, again, understand, guys, I inspect every single book that comes through. If I don't work on it personally, it is going to be, these peepers, as good as this one is, I do inspect every single book. You can ask Napur and Charlo yourself. I drive them crazy because I'm very nitpicky. But I inspected, and look at that. What a great job she did there. We've got a nice copy of Hulk 181 in an 8.0. There is no crack on this one, it seems, which is nice to see. I hate sending big books like this back. Because you can't win them all. This one has no crack either. Another Ultimate Fallout 4, and this one's in a 9.2. Oh, these belong to, I don't think I build them either. This one belongs to Ryan R out of North York, I believe, or Toronto. Spider-Man Noir in a 9.8. Another one in a 9.8. Again, these are all done by Napur. Slight crack on that one. That one should go back. Another 9.8 here. Another 9.8 as well, but that one has a bit of a crack in it. So that one's going to be put aside. Put that over there like that. All right, keep going. Give me 1 sec so I can put some of these guys away again here. These are all the good ones. Make sure I go on the right track here. Yeah, that's right. You guys are quiet tonight, eh? That's okay. We'll finish this up and be on our way very, very soon. We got another 5 or so books to go. And you can have a look at these books again as I push them back in the box. Nice copy of Hulk 181. A couple pretty copies, or pretty copy of Ultimate Fallout 4. The other 2 Ultimate Fallout 4s that were 9.8 both have slight cracks in them. They will be going back to get re-slabbed. Well, it's a hump day. It's Wednesday. Everyone's kind of probably zonked. I know I'm pretty zonked. Okay. All right. Some more. Oh, another one. And another crack as well. 9.8. This is number 4. It's the 4th copy. That one also has a slight crack in it. Ultimate Fallout in a 9.6. That has a slight crack as well. That's a second printing, that one. Another crack as well in this one here, 9.4. So that's pretty frustrating. A lot more cracks I got to deal with tonight. Guys, that's it. That's all the books. A lot of books. What can I tell you? I hope you enjoyed the show. That's 4 boxes, my friend. Right now, I have a lot of books in queue to get graded. I have books kind of in that in-between stage. I anticipate several boxes coming back probably by early next week. So anticipate you can expect another unboxing very, very soon, guys. I am tired. I'm getting the heck out of here and going to clean up a little bit and go to bed. I hope you have a great rest of your week. I might come back with another video at some point in the next few days. So just be on the guard, guys. Hit that notification bell. You'll be the first to know if I do go live. And until I see you again, have a great rest of your week. Take care. All the best and good night. And thanks, Lord Thoth, for being here as my moderator, and the rest of you for joining in and sending in those awesome questions. Until next time, all the best. Take care. Bye for now.